A story based on true life, particularly how Domino's managers were able to rescue the life of a 10 years regular customer's life at the end of hour. Shara Fowlers is the general manager of the Domino Pizza store. Domino's, located on the Silverton Road, noticed Alexander's neighbors in Northeast Salem, US. Kirk Alexander was a customer. Kirk Alexander, 48 years. Fuller had known Alexander since 2009 when she started at the Dominos store as a delivery driver and regularly made a short trip to Alexander's home about 6 minutes away. Since 2009 to 2016's end of April, Mr. Kirk was, like family members of Domino's, used to order online for numerous times in a week for a period of 10 years. Alexander worked from home and never said he really left. She also knew that he had suffered some health issues in the past. When Kirk Alexander went missing for 11 days, Sarah Fowler felt worried for something is wrong, kind of scared, worried. What happened? What was going on? So Sarah Fowler cannot wait and ignored Mr. Kirk's missing was important customers for more than a decade. Almost every night for more than 10 years, Kirk Alexander, 48 of Salem, Oregon, orders a late dinner from his local Domino's pizza stores. The only shooting for the staff of the Silverton Road Domino's was they would see Alexander's name show up on their online ordering site sometime between 11 p.m. and midnight several times a week. It was a slow Saturday night on May 7th when Domino's general manager Sarah Fuller felt she could no longer ignore Alexander's recent absence. Drivers had mentioned that they hadn't seen his order come across their screen in a while, so Sarah Fowler went and looked up to see how long it had been since he last ordered. 11 days gave found, so around 1 a.m. on Sunday, May 8, Fuller sent long-time drivers Tracy Hamblin to a stop in at Alexander's home. Hamblin approached Alexander's doors as he had countless times before and knocked. He could plainly see that Alexander's TV set was on, as were lights, but after several minutes, Alexander still didn't answer the door. Seriously worried now, Hamblin called Alexander's directly. His phone went straight to boy's email. Hamblin rushed back to the store to relay the upsetting development to Fuller while she tried to reach the authorities on a non-emergency number. She encouraged Hamblin to dial 911. Soon, officers were on the way. When deputies from Marion County Sheriff's Office arrived at Alexander's house, they heard a man calling for help from inside the residence. Deputy said they broke the door down and found Alexander on the floor in need of immediate medical attention. Alexander was rushed to Salem hospitals, where he was listed in stable condition. Shortly after the dramatic rescue, in the following week, Fuller, ambulance, and other store's employees went to visit him with flowers, cards, noting that Alexander greeted them with knowing smile. Their role in his rescue did not seem lost on Alexander. It was just a part of the job for the Fuller, though. Fuller and her co-workers' heroism did not go unrewarded. After the story went viral, Fuller and her assistant manager, Jenny Saber, appeared on Good Morning America and got free ticket to Captain America. Fuller, Saber, and Hamblin also received invites and free flights to Dominos corporate rally in Las Vegas. Sarah and her crew members saved the loyal customer's life in good time by taking actions at the right time, so they were praised and rewarded by giving free ticket to Las Vegas and worldwide Domino's rally. The true spirit of humanity, life is more precious than anything. Sarah and her team done the exemplary, outstanding job, saving the most important customer life, a loyal customer for more than a decade, taking him to hospital with the help of county sheriff. Please watch till the end to see the video interview of Good Morning America TV.
This is brand new at 6 o'clock tonight. Deputies say a Domino's pizza crew near Salem helped save a man's life. Good evening. Thanks a lot for being with us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. The sheriff's office says workers noticed something was wrong. They took action to help a loyal customer. K2's Joe Douglas is live. And Joe, this customer eats a lot of pizza.
Deb, folks here say this man orders a pizza just about every day. I figured out if you stacked up the boxes he leaves behind in a year, the pile would be about as high as the mast of our live truck. 48-year-old Kirk Alexander lives in this humble home in northeast Salem. Neighbors say he doesn't come out much.
I knock on the door every once in a while, but sometimes he answers. Very seldom does he ever answer the door.
He was a pretty good guy. He kind of, stood away from everybody.
But Ben Theodore Riches says Kirk can be a big help.
He's come over a couple times and helped us fix computers, and, he's just good at that.
Here at Domino's, General Manager Sarah Fuller and others say Kirk is a well-known regular. What do you know about him?
He lives by himself. He works at home. He likes Domino's. Our delivery drivers he knows really well because obviously he has conversations with them at the door.
Over the weekend, Sarah noticed something.
A few of my drivers had mentioned that we haven't seen his order come across our screen in a while. So I went and looked up to see how long it had been since he last ordered, and it had been 11 days, which is not like him at all.
So early Sunday morning, Sarah asked one of her longtime drivers to go over to Kirk's house and check on him.
He wasn't answering his door, but there was lights on and they could hear the TV playing.
Sarah says they tried calling Kirk a few times and it went straight to voicemail, so they decided to call 911.
Kind of scared, like worried what happened, what was going on.
The sheriff's office says when deputies got here, they could hear Kirk calling for help. And when they got inside, they say he was in immediate need of medical attention. They took him to the hospital, where he's now listed in fair condition. Is this a regular service for Domino's?
Yeah, you know, make pizzas, save some lives.
Workers tell me they've been visiting Kirk in the hospital, bringing him flowers and cards, hoping he'll recover faster, knowing that people care about him. Live near Salem, Joe Douglas, KT News.
Delivering in a big way. Some fast-thinking workers in Oregon are being credited with saving a loyal customer's life. They knew something was up when he stopped placing his regular order. And that's when they called 911. Listen to this.
911, do you have an emergency?
Well, I need some help on what to do. It could be an emergency.
Okay, what's going on?
This is Domino's Pizza, and we have a customer that usually orders like every night from us, and he hasn't ordered in 11 days.
Joining us now, store manager Sarah Fuller and assistant manager Jenny Sieber. Thank you both. You have restored our belief in doing the right thing and knowing something was up. So tell us a little bit, Sarah. Tell us about the man that we heard in the 911 call. He was a delivery man, one of yours, and you sent him to the home. And what did he find out when he got there?
He went to Kirk's house, and the lights were on, the TV was going, but no one was answering the door.
And so what did he do next?
He came back to the store, and that's when we went ahead and decided to place the 911 call.
And the police showed up, and they heard Kirk screaming for help, the customer?
Yeah, they were able to knock on the door, and they were listening, I guess, and heard him yelling for help inside.
And guys, so how regular a customer was he? I mean, what made you know that something wasn't quite right? Jenny?
He places an order almost every evening, every other evening around about midnight, 11 o'clock at night, so we knew after Saturday was getting later, if no order was coming in, that there was something up.
And you both visited in the hospital. They're not giving details exactly what happened to him, but how's he doing when you were able to see him?
He's doing a lot better. The first day we saw him, he was a little out of it, just yes or no questions. And then I went back on Monday, and he was doing a lot better. He said that he felt better.
Oh, good.
And then we saw him yesterday, and he had been moved to the rehabilitation center of the hospital, and he was saying a little bit more. He's still really tired, but he seems to be doing a lot better and making a recovery.
Great. We're glad that he's doing better and glad that you were there for him. And since you guys are superheroes, we're going to send you to the Captain America Civil War. We're going to give you and your friends tickets to go there and see it because we think you are superheroes. And a surprise from Domino's, too. Domino's is going to send you guys and Tracy to Vegas next month for your company's worldwide rally. We thank you for what you've done. Way to go, guys. Way to go.